Just look at the board. Interval notation. So if you solve a problem at the end, you will get some values of x. Depending on the solving an equation or solving an inequation, these are maybe the values of your x sometimes. Okay? For example, I located here. If your values of x are 2 comma 3, so the values, the possible values for the x are just 2 or 3, then in this case these can be represented like this. X is equals to set containing 2 comma 3. Your values are just 2 and 3, right? And that's why your representation is that x is equals to 2 comma 3. This set notation we use to represent the individual elements or to list out the possible values of x. And for this, the number line representation is this. So take a line. On this, somewhere you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that we will continue. Since the possible values of x are 2 comma 3, so you need to represent 1 dot at 2 and 1 dot at 3. So this is the number line representation of the solution. This is the interval notation of the solution. Okay. So here for each and everything I need to give you the interval notation as well as the number line notation. Here the values of x are just 2 and 3. Okay. But whereas coming to the second case, in this case the values of x are in between 2 and 7. 2 less than x less than 7. That in the sense the values of x are in between 2 and 7. All possible real values from 2 to 7 are possible for x. What are the possible real values for x which are in between 2 and 7? You may say it may be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, like that. 3, 3.1, something like 4, and then decimal 4 point something. Everything comes under the values which are in between 2 and 7. And here equality sign is not there for this 2 and 7. So 2 is not a possible value of x. 7 is not a possible value of x. But every value which is in between 2 and 7 is clearly a possible value for x. So in this case, the solution is represented. The interval notation for this solution is x belongs to. We need to read it like belongs to. Belongs to in the sense x is for x belongs to. X is in the region of this 2 to 7. So here 2 to 7. Okay, we need to use this open bracket. We call it as open parenthesis, open bracket 2 to 7. So just look there. See here we will use curly brackets, and here we will use these open brackets. These open brackets 2 to 7 represents that x values are from 2 to 7. Okay, starting from 2 to 7 there are the possible values for x. Okay, and on the number line we will represent in such a manner. So if you have a number line, so on this number line somewhere we have negative numbers 0 and 1 and 2, and if you move on like that, somewhere you will have 7 also. Okay, but here what are the possible values of x? The possible values of x are from 2 to 7, but 2 is not included, 7 is not included, but from 2 to 7 every value on the real number line is the possible value of x. And that's why since 2 is not included, you just take a small open circle at 2, and since 7 is not included, you just take a small open circle at 7 and you just join those two circles. So that is the number line representation of the solution x which is in between 2 and 7. Okay, then coming to the next case. If 3 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 17. So here again you just think about it. Here again we need to write that x belongs to. Here every value from 3 to 17 is the possible number for x. 3 is also included because equality sign is there. 17 is also included. So we will write that x belongs to, we call it as a closed bracket because 3 is closed. 3 is there in the collection. 3 is possible value for x. So we will say it as closed bracket 3 to 17. Okay, just think about it. These open brackets meant for those numbers are not included, but every number between those given numbers are included. Here closed bracket 3 to 17 in the sense 3 is included, 17 is included, and every number between 3 and 17 is also included. And whereas to represent the number line, on the number line we will have different numbers. Somewhere you have 3, somewhere you have 17. Since 3 and 17 are also included, you need to take a dark circle, that is in the sense not open circle, a closed circle at 3 and 17, and you need to join those two. Okay, this open circles if you join, it indicates the open brackets, and the 2 and 7 are not included. Every number which is in between 2 and 7, like 3, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 6.1, and every numbers are possible values for x. Here also every value which is in between 3 and 17 is possible. Along with that 3 and 17 are also possible. Okay. Then whereas coming that minus 1 less than x less than or equals to 4. If you look there, minus 1 less than x less than or equals to 4. Here what are the possible values of x? Here we will say that x belongs to, x is from minus 1 to the 4. But minus 1 is not included, okay? Here equality sign is not there. But whereas 4 is included. So that's why we will use that minus 1 to 4. Since minus 1 is not included, take open bracket here. And since 4 is included, you need to take closed bracket there. And if you represent it on the number line, again you just take a line on which the numbers are there, something like minus 2, minus 1, 0, like that. If you continue somewhere, you have 4. So that's the number line. And to represent the solution on the number line, since minus 1 is not included, take a open circle at minus 1. Since 4 is included, and take a closed circle at 4, and then you just join those two, because every number between these two are also the possible values for x. Right? So for each and every solution, I am representing here an interval notation as well as the number line notation. Then if 0 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 8, then in this case it is very clear that since 0 is included, you need to use a closed bracket for 0. And since 8 is not included, you need to take a open bracket there. And this closed bracket to the open bracket indicates that every value which is in between 0 and 8 is a possible number for x. Okay? And on the number line, it is very clear to represent. You need to take a number line. Somewhere you have 0, somewhere you have 8. Since 0 is included, you need to take a closed circle at 0. And since 8 is not included, take a open circle. And if you join these two, that's the representation of this solution. So these are the different types of solutions which you may get after solving a given equation or the inequality. And that solution, see, there are some situations you need to represent that solution in interval form as well as in number line form to analyze the solution as well as to analyze the problem. Just have a look, okay? Okay, just look there. See, again, there are solutions and we need to represent them in interval form as well as on number line. X is equals to minus 3, 0, 7. And what is its representation? So for x is equals to minus 3, 0, 7, since they are the individual elements like x, the possible values of x are only 3. Minus 3 is one value, 0 is one value, and 7 is one value. So we will write that x is equals to minus 3, 0, 7. This is the solution set of the given x. Okay. And the next case. First of all, I am going to write the interval notations, and then every one I will represent on the number line. Okay. So for x is equals to minus 3, 0, 7, if you wish to represent on the number line, so take a number line. On this number line, there are different numbers like minus 4, minus 3, somewhere 0, and then 1. And if you goes on, you will get 7 also on that number line. So since the solutions are just minus 3, 0, and 7, you need to indicate some closed circles at minus 3 as well as 0 as well as 7. That's enough. That's the number line representation, and this is the interval notation, and this is the solution. Whereas if x is greater than minus 4, think about it. The values of x are greater than minus 4. See, the possible values of x are nothing but every number which is greater than minus 4. Every number which is greater than minus 4. So it starts at minus 4 and it goes on like that. Okay, from minus 4 to infinity, there are the possible values of x, and that's why we need to take that x belongs to, since minus 4 is not included, you need to take a broken bracket for minus 4 to infinity, minus 4 to the very unknown larger value. Since infinity is the unknown larger value, since it is unknown actually, so we don't use closed bracket here. Always we need to use open brackets for infinity or minus infinity. Since here x is greater than minus 4, then x belongs to minus 4 to infinity. If you wish to represent it on the number line, then on the number line somewhere you will have minus 5, and this is minus 4, and this is minus 3, and if you goes on like that, you will get different numbers on the number line. Since the solution is minus 4 to infinity, minus 4 is also not included, take a open circle at minus 4 and it goes on like that. So you need to take a ray like this, okay? Yeah, since there are many numbers on the number line, the solutions are also many values. It starts from minus 4, it goes on like that. Since minus 4 is not included, I will take a open circle there. Whereas if minus 4 is also included, then I may use a closed circle. Then you just think about the next one. X values are less than or equals to 2. The values of x are less than or equals to 2. That means they are starts at a 2 and every value which is less than 2 also as solutions, okay? So here in this case we need to take that x belongs to from 2 every value which is less than 2. So starting from the values which are less than 2 are just simply 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like that we need to go up to minus infinity, and that's why we need to take the solution starts from minus infinity and to 2, okay? And since 2 is included here, we need to take a closed bracket there. Always just think about it. First we need to write the smaller number, then you need to write the larger number. From the smaller value to the larger, that's the solution. From minus infinity to 2. 2 is also there, so take a closed bracket there. And minus infinity is an unknown larger value, unknown very smaller value. Since it is unknown, you need to take a open bracket there. And to represent it on the number line, see on the number line there are many numbers, okay? Yeah, somewhere minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and there are many numbers in both directions. And now the possible values of x are left side of 2, less than 2 in the sense left side of 2. So that's why since 2 is included, you just take a closed circle at the 2 and then just represent by an arrow in the left side, okay? Whereas in the second case, see x values are not in between minus 3 and 5. Just think about it, okay? Somewhat different, okay? X values are not in between minus 3 and 5. So they are not in between minus 3 and 5. Then where they are? They are either more than 5 or less than minus 3. See, first of all, for this minus 3 not less than, x not less than 5, first I will represent on the number line and then I will try to write it interval notation. See, for suppose if you have a number line here, so somewhere you will have number minus 3 and then 5. The values of x now are not in between minus 3 and 5. See, this is the total line actually, okay? As a representation I am taking a small line here, but actually number line is endless, extends in both the directions since it is a line, right? The values of x are not in between minus 3 and 5. So minus 3 and 5, okay? Since they are not in between minus 3 and 5, they may be outside of that region minus 3 to 5. So they may be right side of this minus 5 and the values of x may be left side of this minus 3. Since they are not included in between minus 3 and 5, you need to neglect this region. You may take either right side of 5 or you may take either left side of minus 3. As an interval, you need to locate. How can I locate? It is left side of minus 3 or it may be right side of 5, and that's why as an interval we need to write in such a manner, okay? Just think about it. Yeah, the solution may start from minus infinity to minus 3. Okay, since minus 3 is included, closed bracket, union, the solution starts at 5 and it goes on to infinity. So minus infinity to minus 3 union 5 to infinity is an interval notation, okay? Just have a look, okay? You need to think along with me, right? Okay, listening only is not sufficient. You need to think along with me, right? And then x belongs to r. X belongs to r means every real number. And what are the real numbers? The real number starts at minus infinity and they goes on to infinity. So minus infinity to infinity. Open brackets, minus infinity to infinity just represents x belongs to r. There are some situations where x may take every real value. The possible values of x are any real value. In that case, the interval notation is from minus infinity to infinity. Just have a look, and these are the interval notations and those are the number line representations for the given solution. Just have a look. Take a screenshot. Okay, just look at the board. We need to find the final solution for the given two separate solutions. For example, while solving a problem, two cases are x less than or equals to 5 and then minus 1 less than or equals to x less than 4. And the final solution is just nothing but either this solution or that solution. So how to represent the final solution? Either this or that. We need to combine those two with that conjunction or. Okay, just look there. To find that I will represent first these two solutions on the number line. From there I will get the final solution. First of all, I am going to solve this problem. See, just look at the board. On the number line we have different numbers like -2, -1, 0, 1, and somewhere you have 4, and after that 5, and after that 6, and these are different number lines, different numbers on the number line. Okay. Since I need to represent these two solutions on the same number line, and at the end I need to find the final solution, which is either this solution or that solution. So my task is to represent these two on the number line, same number line, right? X less than or equals to 5. So starting from 5 and less than or equals to 5. Okay. See, 5 is there. So use a closed circle and less than or equals to 5. So you may take this total part is the solution. Is it right? Yeah, less than or equals to 5 means left side. This total part is the solution. Whereas coming to -1 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 4. -1 is there. So with some other height, you may take -1. Since -1 is there, use closed circle. And coming to the 4, at 4 there is no solution, use open circle. And the x values are in between -1 and 4. Starting from -1 to the 4 are the possible solutions. Now at the end, you need to represent either this solution or that solution. Either this solution or that solution means x less than or equals to 5 means what? Which color it is? Green color. And that solution is just nothing but red color. So green or red. You need to take either green color or red color. See, taking either green color or red color, if you combine these two, again the final solution is simply nothing but if you take red color, then automatically see, if you take green color, then automatically red is also included in the green, because this red color line completely there in the region of green color. Is it right? The values of x, if you follow the green color, every number which is less than 5. Whereas the values of x, if you follow the red color, which is in between -1 to 4. So this -1 to 4 is already included in this green color, and that's why the final solution is simply nothing but x less than or equals to 5, and this is the final solution. Is it clear? Yeah, absolutely. And whereas this is the solution for the second problem, and now I am going to give you the solution for the first problem, where you need to take the first solution and the second solution. Okay, there we are using the word and here it is or. Okay, that's the basic difference. Whereas for or, you may take either green color or red color. If it is and, you need to take green color and red color. Both you need to take in that case. Okay, now think about the final solution for the first problem. Yeah, how to find the final solution for the first one. Okay, right. Again, first of all, to find the final solution, take a number line and represent all the numbers starting from -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and many other numbers in both the sides. The first solution is from -3 to 1. Just look there. -3 is included, 1 is also included. At -3, take a closed circle. At 1, take a closed circle. Since they are every number between those two are included, so -3 to 1 is a first solution. Okay, that's green color part. And whereas coming to the x less greater than or equals to -2, greater than or equals to -2, -2 is included, and greater than or equals to -2 means greater than means right side, every number which is the right side of -2. So that's the red color. Now you need to think about green color and red color. Green and red. Green and red. Where is green and red? Here is only green, no red. Here is only red, no green. But to concentrate on this region where it is from -2 to -1. If you think about this region where both green and red colors are included, so the final solution here it is -2 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 1. You may represent it like this. X belongs to closed interval -2 to -1. So if the question is about first solution and the second solution, you need to take the common part. If the question is about first solution or the second solution, you need to think about that either this one or that one. That means everything you need to consider for the second one. Okay, right. Just have a look.